Good evening. It is June 25th, 2026. You are watching the Prime TV main news at 19:15 hours. We take a look at the headlines. Government has dismissed as false and misleading assertions that Army Commander Lieutenant General Geoffrey Ziere has directed soldiers to police the election period. Citizens First President Harry Kalaba has attributed Zambia's perpetual debt situation to poor policy decisions and inconsistent economic planning. President Hakainde Hichilema has warned those engaging in thuggery acts such as vandalism of campaign materials not to cry foul when caught. The historic Ingombeirede heritage site, a protected national monument, has been encroached and disturbed, exposing artifacts. These and more stories after this message. Mtoniso Abanda is our news analyst for tonight. And as we continue counting down to the August 13 general election, today marks 49 days to go before the polls. And now with the main news in detail, I'm Herbert Mutavi. Government has dismissed as false and misleading assertions that Zambia Army Commander Lieutenant General Geoffrey Ziere has directed the military to enforce order before, during and after the August 13 general election. Speaking to journalists in Lusaka, Minister of Information and Media Permanent Secretary Tabo Kawana says that the Zambia Army does not seek to assume any role in the administration, supervision or management of elections, as such responsibilities are vested in constitutionally mandated institutions. He has explained that any involvement of the Defence Force would only arise under lawful authority and strictly in a supportive capacity, in line with constitutional provisions and statutory limits. Mr. Kawana has since urged members of the public to disregard unverified information and rely on official communication channels for accurate information regarding national security and electoral matters.
The Zambia Army does not seek to assume any role in the administration, supervision, or management of elections. Any involvement of the Defence Force would only arise under lawful authority and strictly in a supportive capacity, consistent with constitutional order and statutory limits. The statement attributed to the Army Commander that the Army Commander will, and I quote, ensure and enforce order before, during, and after elections, end of quote, must therefore be understood in its proper legal and institutional context. It is a statement of readiness to support national stability and security and not a claim of electoral authority. Government categorically rejects these allegations as not only misleading and speculative, but also fundamentally inconsistent with the Constitution and laws of the Republic of Zambia. The Defence Force of Zambia is established under Article 192 of the Constitution of Zambia to safeguard the sovereignty, territorial integrity, and constitutional order of the Republic.
Citizens First President and presidential candidate Harry Kalaba has cited poor policy decisions and inconsistent economic planning as factors that have forced the country to keep borrowing money to fill financial gaps. Mr. Kalaba states that when a country relies too heavily on one industry and does not fully benefit from its own resources, it eventually has to borrow money to make up the difference. He says that the citizens first believe every kwacha borrowed must have a clear purpose, a clear investment plan, and a clear way of paying it back. Mr. Kalaba has promised that the CF in government will reform the mining sector so that Zambia can finally get a fairer return from its own resources, adding that this includes considering the reintroduction of a windfall tax, meaning that when global copper prices rise and mining companies earn extraordinary profits, Zambia also benefits. Mr. Kalaba says this extra revenue can then be used to reduce borrowing, improve public services, and help pay down the debt. He points out that countries such as Botswana and other African countries have shown that ensuring the country receives a fairer share of its natural resource wealth can transform national development. Mr. Kalaba adds that the CF will strengthen financial discipline, make national spending more accountable, and ensure every kwacha borrowed has a clear purpose. President Hakainde Hichilema has condemned in the strongest terms the vandalism of campaign posters. In a Facebook post, President Hichilema says that the vandalism of campaign material is unacceptable and has no place in a democracy. He has urged all UPND members and supporters not to retaliate. President Hichilema has stressed the need to remain peaceful, disciplined, and law-abiding, stating that politics of thuggery, intimidation, and distraction must remain in the past where it belongs. He has warned that those involved in such thuggery acts and their sponsors should not cry persecution when caught. President Hichilema has stressed that as election approaches, there is a need to win through ideas, not violence, through unity, not intimidation, and through peace, not provocation. Meanwhile, the Zambia Police Service has noted with concern incidents of damaging campaign materials belonging to political parties and candidates in some parts of the country. Police Public Relations Officer Godfrey Chilabi says these acts are unlawful in line with the Electoral Process Act number 35 of 2016 and the Electoral Code of Conduct, which prohibits any person from defacing, removing, damaging, or destroying campaign materials belonging to another political party or candidate. Mr. Chilabi says that these acts are unlawful and undermine the integrity of the electoral process. He states that offenders are liable upon conviction to a fine of up to 200,000 penalty units, equivalent to 80,000 kwacha, imprisonment for a period of up to 2 years, or both.
Offenders are liable upon conviction to a fine of up to 200,000 penalty units, equivalent to 80,000 kwacha, imprisonment for a period of up to 2 years, or both. Further, such acts may also constitute the offense of malicious damage to property under Section 335(1) of the Penal Code, Chapter 87 of the Laws of Zambia, which carries a penalty of up to 2 years imprisonment upon conviction. The service therefore warns all political actors and members of the public against engaging in any form of vandalism or interference with campaign materials. Anyone found culpable will be dealt with firmly in accordance with the law. In this regard, the Zambia Police Service has increased patrols, investigations, and strengthened rapid responses to deal with such incidents. The service is also working with the Electoral Commission of Zambia to conduct community sensitization and public awareness campaigns to prevent these offenses and promote compliance with the law. Members of the public are encouraged to report any such incidents to the nearest police station or through the toll-free lines 9010 or 9011 for prompt action.
National Reconciliation Party for Unity and Prosperity, NRPUP, Monze Central Constituency parliamentary candidate Hendricks Chiruma and his campaign team have come under attack from suspected UPND cadres. Speaking to Prime TV News, Mr. Chiruma said that the incident occurred as the team was heading to a campaign area within the constituency and made a stopover to buy food when a group of non-UPND clergy has called on all political parties in Monze district to uphold peace.
With only 48 days left until Zambia's general election, political violence continues to plague some parts of southern province. The latest incident occurred in Monze Central Constituency, where the National Reconciliation Party for Unity and Prosperity candidate Hendrix Chiruma and his team were attacked by suspected UPND cadres.
Tinke ukuku campaign abahonarebo bapanga uti tunke ukuku campaign ku bombo kutula muswanga no buzuba bwasunu titwajiko yakambuka jintu chachitika chibyabi mitula sure kuti mu 13 August ba president besu ba Brian Mundubire mu Monze district bakujana mahoti akubwena atika batole ku State House,
and we agreed with ECZ to say whoever is going to do such things, the candidate will be disqualified. This is what we agreed in council.
According to Hendrix Chiruma, they were on their way to campaign in Bombo Ward when they stopped to buy food. It was during this stopover that a group of non-UPND supporters intercepted them, resulting in violence and damage to campaign property. This is not the first time that Hendrix Chiruma's team has faced violence from UPND cadres. A few weeks ago, a female member of the team was assaulted and undressed by UPND supporters, and despite reporting the incident to the police, no action was taken.
The same person who did this to me today, but
Our local contractors have not been paid. He says his government will focus on improving the living standards of the people before celebrating economic indicators such as inflation rate and foreign reserves. The opposition leader further promised to operationalize the Katete fruit processing plant which has remained idle for over 5 years since its completion in order to create jobs for the local people. Details in the following report.
Before we talk about reserves, before we start talking about $6.4 billion in reserves, we will make sure that transporters are paid. We will make sure that farmers are paid. We will make sure that civil servants have got their debts cleared. We will make sure that industries are opened. Chamele Kambila so is the Monga Watonse. Tikanzelu kubantu, stikanzelu kwa figures. Wanzatu wa UPND chamene lafuna ni kuenda kuwazungu. Nendo walangiza kuti now our reserves are 6.7 billion. We are doing very well. We are doing very well. Our 6 point. Wana kuyumba walina njala. Wana walina njala. Ma reserves ni amene. Government ilion say imankana ma reserves. Ma reserves ni emergency. Suma mene. Pameta pesa nina na banzanga. Na mukulu wanga HH. Afuna ndalama zinkale kuma reserves. Ma transporta kuno kukatete. Suma da fule ndalama. Ma council workers wankala 6 months wana fule ndalama. Ma farma. Benzo fela pa ma line. Benangu wanaluza manyumba. My contractor, the whole country, swafora ndalama. Now, my reserves are important for emergencies. Chalo chatu lelo chimu emergency. Government yatu ise tizambo yambila ma local contractors bafola first before the foreign contractors. A civil servant mwavutika. Ma civil servant mwavutika. Ndawa government inankongole yanu wa civil servant. Ma allowances wanalipile na vasala. Mukuvutika na imwe. Munenga kwenda kongola ndalama. Subamene. Pamene mwa kongola ndalama manje. Ma payslip yanu pali zero. So we are promising you that we will implement the debt swap policy.
We take a break. Stay tuned.
Before 2022, millions of Zambian children stayed home because school was unaffordable for many families. Today, things are much better. No more tuition fees, no more PTA fees, and no more examination fees. More than 2.5 million children are back in class across the country. Schools are feeding our children and classrooms are full again. And with the Enhanced Constituency Development Fund, more classrooms are being built, more desks are being made, more teachers are being hired. Because Bali cares. He has delivered this for all children across Zambia. Because free education is not just a policy. It is a promise to every Zambian child. A promise that poverty will not decide their future. A promise delivered. On the 13th of August 2026, vote for Hakainde Hichilema as President of the Republic of Zambia. And let's continue to move Zambia forward together.
Alright, listen up. Colgate is on a mission.
It's kind of a big thing.
Colgate Herbal uses traditional nature's herbs and combines it with Colgate Science for healthy gums and strong teeth.
Colgate Charcoal Gentle Clean cleans and polishes teeth for a whiter smile and a naturally fresh and clean mouth. Choose natural. Choose Colgate Charcoal.
The future is never built by accident. It is imagined, planned, and acted upon early. That's how Kalumbila came to life. Purpose-built. For industry, for opportunity, for growth. Positioned at the heart of one of Southern Africa's most strategic growth corridors. Because the smartest investments are not only measured in returns, they're measured in the lives they shape. A place to invest, a place to belong, a place to build a future. Kalumbila Multi-Facility Economic Zone, where smart decisions settle down.
Voting is one of the few moments where we all have a voice.
One person, one vote.
No titles, no status.
Just a choice.
It's not about doing nothing.
It's about showing up.
Because your vote matters.
It's easy.
It's important.
It's ours.
Count me in.
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 Ever felt like your money could do more? With FNB eWallet Plus, dial *130*321# and send or receive money to mobile money or bank account. All in seconds. Quick, easy, secure. Change to FNB. Help changes everything.
Driven by the passion for a taste that boosts our inner well-being. A taste crafted in the heart of sun-kissed fields from Zambia's finest sorghum. A taste driven by the passion to boost your inner well-being. It's who we are, how we are, and where we've come from. Sogo, the new taste of culture.
Muka mayeye, whether ni mayadi, olokombo ni bakoko, tamatobo never tayadi, ngani bono yeba sheta, gombo no manone sipango no buno.
Farmers of Zambia, your hard work feeds the nation, and now getting paid for crops supplied to FRA has been made simple, faster and safer. FRA has now introduced digital payments, and farmers will be paid electronically by transferring money directly into their bank accounts or their mobile money wallets. All farmers intending to sell their crops to FRA are requested to open bank accounts or mobile money wallets on Airtel, MTN and Zamtel immediately. Visit your nearest bank or mobile network agent with your NRC today and open your account.
Now I get my money through my mobile money wallet while I attend to other chores. I can save, send or use it anytime. Very secure too.
Nalandira ndalama zanga ku banki pa phone kulibe zochedwa kulibe kuyimirira pa mline.
FRA, securing national strategic food reserves, taking wealth to rural Zambia.
You are watching the Prime TV main news, coming to you live from Lusaka. The famous historic Ng'ombeirede Heritage Site, a protected national monument located in Pambazana village of Chirundu district, has been encroached and disturbed, exposing artifacts This follows road grading activities undertaken by Chirundu Town Council within the protected heritage area without prior consultation with the National Heritage Conservation Commission, NHCC. NHCC Director Conservation Services Macmillan Mudenda has expressed a grave displeasure over the wanton encroachment and disturbance of human skeletal remains uncovered during the grading exercise. Mr. Mudenda has described as unfortunate that the grading works were undertaken without seeking technical guidance and clearance from the Commission, considering the sensitive and protected nature of the site. He has stressed the need to consult the Commission before undertaking any developmental works within a protected heritage area. Mr. Mudenda has emphasized that Ngombeire Day is one of Zambia's most important archaeological and historical heritage sites and calls for collective responsibility in its protection and preservation for posterity.
We are prompted to come and check what's happening when we are informed by our caretaker that at the site that people were grading the road in readiness for a ceremony which took place just this past Sunday. And when we came, we found actually that the grader had passed through outside the fenced area, but which is still within the site. So where the grader passed, yesterday we discovered a lot of pot sheds which were broken, and also some bones, which most likely they might be human remains. And then again within the site there is a pump station, and near the pump station, where I'm standing here, you find that
such as ARVs, which they need to take on a daily basis, but cannot do so while at the Mukanda. They have further complained that the children are missing school because of being confined to the initiation camp. Kolombota Mwanangombe has the details.
These are some of the parents that have raised concerns over their children who are alleged to have been initiated in one of the Mbunda traditional camps, commonly known as Mukanda, in Livingstone. One of the concerns raised is that they did not give consent to their children. They have told Prime TV News that they are being charged 150 kwacha per week for food, and also a 2,000 kwacha and a 3,000 kwacha respectively when they want to withdraw their children.
Mairo bezoremba my exam sivanaende ku school titosa ndrama 150 ine parent sevens and malonda ni for 900 kwacha 900 kwacha elo every week Saturday wamadna poindo pick and 150 kumanje nizaka kwanisa kuti nikaende nikabe
nataba ini kupafira kwatengi kuli mu 150 eyo kana nge izusiwa every week ani koni foni nzifa kuzafo mwana ke kwa inzi kwa winzi nitala mwenzi mwa kimwalito na kukafa pafitana nilito batichosereko chebana because kuma school sibaenda bizaka chitika kunsanga uko sitiza kaziba isi maona kasote nzopempa chabe kuti abatichosere chebana nilibevoba pasa ine malubale because nabauza the very day bakaibo muchitavili vonse kuti mumuchose mwana uyo batibe banalimbikira.
Others have raised concerns such as lack of taking life-saving medication, which some children are alleged to have been subjected to, coupled with poor diet.
Kona kuli ape baba mubana babona banzi familiani kona miliani bainwa nitala au unwa nitala uterwa kibutata.
Some parents have stated that they are not Luvales but that their children have been initiated without their consent, calling on the government to come to their aid.
Nani molozi ani muluvale ne baswane akunga malobale fela not in imisho way city twale tabayo ya rubilaeza usodi kulifa ma 150 kusunda ni sunda
naile ka 29 Mei ni abusani to babulea kuli ni batamwanake mala kwini milife akuna bani hanezi kwini bafe 3 pini twena 3 pini oni kwihola ni holi.
But the conveners of the Mkanda have refuted the allegations.
Fact, the consent of the parents is a lie. Every time organize a bus to get boys go to school.
We have a permit from council, a permit from police. You cannot do this camp without the permission of council and the permission of police because of security reasons. The children are very, very much safe. These are the other people's children, but when they come here, they come into our hands where we take care of everyone who's here.
Kwalombota Mwanangombe reporting, Prime TV News in Livingstone, Southern Province.
The Public Service Pensions Fund, PSPF, says that the legal reforms implemented by government, including the enactment of the Public Service Pensions Bill of 2026, are progressive and demonstrate government's commitment to protecting the welfare of public service workers during active service and in retirement. PSPF Director General Francis Nyirenda says that the reforms provide for dual pension membership between PSPF and NAPSA, creating a dual coverage for members and increasing the income replacement ratio to 65%, moving closer to the desired target of above 80%. Mr. Nyirenda says the recently enacted PSP Act of 2026 promotes equity among public service workers as it is inclusive of all employees in the public service and strengthens pension administration in Zambia. He adds that the legal reforms have also removed the restrictions on investments under the Act, allowing for greater flexibility and enabling the fund to identify investment opportunities aimed at growing and sustaining the pension fund.
The new legislation repeals and replaces the Public Service Pensions Act No. 35 of 1996 and introduces a modern legal framework aimed at strengthening pension administration, improving governance, and ensuring the long-term sustainability of the Public Service Pensions Fund. This reform represents a significant milestone in the transformation of pension administration in Zambia. The Act establishes a new scheme for public service employees who were unable to join the existing pension scheme after the year 2000. Secondly, to achieve equity and fairness in the pension benefits across the public service. The third reason for this act is that it strengthens governance and management structures of the Public Service Pensions Fund in line with international best practice. Additionally, the Act removes restrictive investment limits, thereby creating opportunities for broader portfolio diversification and improved investment returns for the benefit of members. Then when we are saying this new Act has removed restrictions on investment limits, we are referring to the Act that has just been repealed, which had in itself embedded restrictions on investment. This new Act has removed that from the Principal Act and placed it under regulations because, as you know, in investment, you need flexibility to make quick and timely investment decisions.
Government has received a dividend payout of 120.3 million kwacha from Tazama Pipelines Limited following the company's strong financial performance in 2025. The dividend forms a part of a total payout of 180.6 million kwacha declared to shareholders, with Zambia receiving 120.3 million kwacha and Tanzania 60.2 million kwacha under the existing shareholding structure. Presenting the dividend check in Lusaka, Tazama board chairperson Professor Ephraim Mushimfwa said that the company recorded a profit of 722.3 million kwacha in 2025, up from 635.6 million kwacha in 2024. He attributed the growth to increased fuel throughput volumes, improved operational efficiency, strategic investments in pipeline security, and enhanced operational uptime. And acting Secretary to the Treasury, Mwaka Mukubesa, has described the dividend as a significant contribution to Zambia's economic development agenda.
Installed capacity of 1.1 million metric tons, demonstrating the company's ability to maximize the utilization of its strategic infrastructure and effectively meeting market demand. The strong performance was driven by several key factors, including improved throughput, as we've said, which enhanced product availability and market supply, enhanced operational efficiency, supported by disciplined cost management and productivity improvements, strategic investments in pipeline security, which ensured uninterrupted transportation of gas oil and strengthened supply reliability, and improved operational uptime, which increased to 348 days from 338 days recorded in the previous year. Despite these positive achievements, obviously the company had challenges also, working in a challenging environment. Notably, the appreciation of the Zambian kwacha, while good on one side, also led to some losses in terms of revenue. We know that the Zambian kwacha has been doing very well against the United States dollars, but that on the other side resulted in a revenue loss of 70.3 million kwacha.
Attainments that have been made through Tazama, and that is the operationalization of the Tazama Open Access Framework, which has enhanced efficiency, transparency, and competition in fuel transportation. The introduction of the drug-reducing agent technology has also gone on to increase or improve pipeline efficiency. So, Chair, and your board and management, congratulations for that, because you are also ensuring that the costs of fuel availability are actually reduced, and that is a contribution to ensuring that there's value for money. These achievements reflect sound leadership, operational excellence, and resilience despite the challenges, as you indicated, that the company has found itself within. But despite that, we are here today witnessing and particularly receiving a dividend from
Zambia Forestry and Forest Industries Corporation, PLC Zafeco, has recorded positive financial results for the 2025 financial year, with a revenue reaching 460 million kwacha and gross profit standing at 288 million kwacha. Speaking during the rights issue bell ringing ceremony in Osaka, Zafeco Managing Director Mundia Mundia says 2025 was a successful year for the company and that the financial results reflect this performance, adding that the company achieved a gross profit margin of about 63%. Meanwhile, Zafeco Board Chairperson Dr. Albert Ngandu has encouraged shareholders to fully participate in the rights issue, as it also provides an opportunity for new investors to buy shares at a price lower than the current market value and the company's net asset value. And Industrial Development Corporation Chief Executive Officer Conwell Murea has called on Zambians to invest in local companies listed on the stock market so that citizens can own a part of the country's businesses.
The financial year 2025 was that year for us, and the financial results reflect this. Revenue for the year was 460 million, with a gross profit of 288 million, representing a gross margin of approximately 63%. This growth is also reflected in our strong biological asset base, currently sitting in excess of $400 million. Our financial projections, which will be detailed in the offer document yet to be approved, we will detail revenue of 460 as recorded in 2025 to approximately 1.8 billion by 2029, representing compound annual growth of approximately 40%. It is important to understand that the basis of these assumptions, these are primarily driven by commissioning, ramp up, and the utilization of assets that have either already been constructed, and as you know, we've already started utilizing some of these assets.
Taken together, these three pillars represent not separate initiatives. They are a single coherent strategy. Value addition completes what we have already begun. Plantation expansion secures our raw materials.
Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde Together panele jabamo Iseme pikatane yeah yeah Oh adi together panele jabamo Iseme pikatane yeah yeah Niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni Zibanchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeni Zibanchito hakainde
Can we do more? Yes, we can do more. The work continues. We want to rest even more.
niwake mupando mulekeleni aziba nchito hakainde niwake mupando mulekeleni aziba nchito hakainde.
Still sleeping. I wonder what time she's going to cook porridge.
Mama, if you wanted to make groundnut porridge, all you needed to do is just use Poja. It's the same thing.
Same? So you mean it can challenge my porridge, which I used to feed my son, your husband?
With Poja, you have the same natural ingredients as with regular porridge. Same groundnuts and same maize.
So, my porridge you are saying is regular?
No, it's not what I'm saying. With Poja, all you need to do is just add boiling water and stir to your desired thickness. Try it. You might actually like it.
It's not bad.
So let me clear the plates.
No.
Go check. Big Tree Poja Instant Porridge, a tradition of taste and nutrition.
Planning a party? Take it from fun to unforgettable. Inflatables Venture Solution. We've got jumping castles for every occasion, small castles for backyard birthdays, giant obstacle courses for school events, and our new bubble houses for those dreamy, Insta-worthy moments. Different sizes, different themes, and the best part, prizes start from just 800 kwacha, going up to 2,000 kwacha depending on size and style. We deliver, we set up, we pack up. You just enjoy the party. Ready to bounce? To make your booking, contact us today on 0973 133 905, 0974 440 489, or 0955 343 000. We are located on plot 1026/1 CK of Great North Road, Lusaka. PO Box 32439, Lusaka. Inflatables Venture Solution, where the fun begins.
Welcome to New World of Entertainment in Zambia. Cartoons, music, news, movies, drama, series, documentaries, food, travel, the best from Hollywood and Bollywood, international football, CAF competitions, La Liga, Serie A, German Bundesliga, Saudi League, Carabao Cup, Asian Championship, Barclays Women's League, local leagues, and much more. Grab your Azam TV decoder at 350 Zambian Kwacha and full kit at 589 Zambian Kwacha, and watch all your favorite channels free for 2 months. For more details, contact us on 971-246-222, 763-664-455. WhatsApp 77-500-0013. Azam TV, entertainment for everybody.
Oh, what a bad day.
When everything is bright and golden.
Bad day.
The sun is shining in the mighty morning.
Bad day.
Without my family in that moment, that day
would have been a bad day.
Yeah, everyone's bad day is my bad day. But guess what? When my banja comes together, there are no bad days.
Banja washing powder, the family detergent.
Exactly what I need. It's a secret ingredient. You can enjoy it every day. Familia Wanzako. Ukamela
This is not just milk. It's Dairy Gold milk. It's farm fresh and it's delicious.
There's a new wave sweeping across the nation. A youthful, vibrant spirit, driven by the passion for a taste that boosts our inner well-being. A taste crafted in the heart of sun-kissed fields from Zambia's finest sorghum. A taste driven by the passion to boost your inner well-being. It's who we are, how we are, and where we've come from. Sogo, the new taste of culture.
We now have safety news brought to you by the Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board.
Attention employers. Did you know that protecting your workers means securing your business too? Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board is here to support you because compliance isn't just a legal requirement, it is peace of mind for everyone. By complying with workers' compensation regulations, you safeguard your workers in case of work-related injuries or illnesses. Register your company with Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board and ensure you pay assessments. Remember to report accidents within the stipulated 72 hours after gaining knowledge of the occurrence of an accident or disease. For more information or assistance, visit your nearest Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board office or check our website today or call toll-free line 708 on Zamtel, MTN and Airtel. Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board. Prevention, care, support.
And now safety news in detail. Residents of a George compound in Osaka are appealing for urgent intervention over a growing garbage dump they say has become a major concern for the community. The residents have complained that the power over waste has continued to expand, creating an unpleasant environment hazard for those living nearby. They fear the garbage poses a serious public health risk, citing a foul smell emitting and the potential spread of diseases. We have details in the following report.
A mountain of uncollected garbage in George compound has sparked concerns among residents who fear it could lead to disease outbreak if urgent action is not taken. The residents describe the waste site as a health hazard, citing foul smell, increased flies, and the potential spread of illnesses, especially among children.
George, chishara chichachilamo vantu vangotaira chabea papa vishara tikambapo vakansera vanabwera kuchiona na kupita mumanyumba tinapitamo tinasonga mateniko chafuti ati awe tibweze ichishara yayi tizapo atione papita chetime sapa vantu keze kang'ono chenda chechikula nayo matenda paka kolera kuno sizatireka chishara chifunga chiolewe
kama pankani ya vishara hii tinamba kudala kuta report since last year tikamba hapo chabe pankani ya vishara no help. So tipempa kwa hapa time ya campaign. If you want a vote, you come and help us.
The residents are now appealing to the Lusaka City Council and relevant authorities to intervene and facilitate the immediate removal of the garbage to protect public health and restore a clean environment.
Cleanness, wambi tresa nguti ati afumye fintu panganda yakwe palya. Asa kufutira panganda yambia banango. Cleanness na mwishiba. Eisuma motuleikala. chachine tukaswa motoka kuti ikale sende vishara about once in a week namba vyonse tapichitika vyonse vimukwayi wasanga vantu valeposa vega especially vasanga panganda pachiri abantu avaleikarapo epo vapanga nomba ni dumping place nomba ekuma yemukwayi kwena namwishiva apa chiri cleanness nichinamalo lyafwira kusangwapo emukwayi especially mu rain season emukwayi echibwasangire kuti George valivikire kuti e-compound yakwata kusalisana
monga mabini kairi monga pakati pa makomboni tiziwa kuti mamotoka siyangangere ni yakulu but ungaziti chitirako kwenetinga zenda tifakira pamozi kumangala ti vafaka bafa vimakontena vikulu vija votera mu vimashara so that tikataira mu vikazula wabotenga so che wabofakapo wakanso kaende ntchito yawo.
The residents hope that swift action will be taken before the situation escalates into a major public health crisis. Rajesh Michael Sumiza reporting, Prime TV News in Lusaka.
Livingstone University Teaching Hospital says its medicines availability stands at 80%. This was revealed during a tour of the hospital's pharmacy.
And then with ARVs, we are currently, if not almost hitting 100%. We haven't had any issues when it comes to ARVs.
Now, Sustainable Development Goal number 3, signed under the United Nations, ensures health and well-being with a core mission to ensure health, lives, and promote well-being for all ages. From this indication by the hospital, ZAMSA, and the ministry, it is hoped that citizens will have access to medicines in hospitals and clinics, a situation that will eradicate complaints surrounding lack of medicines in most health facilities. Palombota Mwanangombe reporting, Prime TV News in Livingstone, Southern Province.
That ends our safety news, brought to you by the Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board.
Attention employers. Did you know that protecting your workers means securing your business too? Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board is here to support you because compliance isn't just a legal requirement, it is peace of mind for everyone. By complying with workers' compensation regulations, you safeguard your workers in case of work-related injuries or illnesses. Register your company with Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board and ensure you pay assessments. Remember to report accidents within the stipulated 72 hours after gaining knowledge of the occurrence of an accident or disease. For more information or assistance, visit your nearest Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board office or check our website today or call toll-free line 708 on Zamtel, MTN and Airtel. Workers' Compensation Fund Control Board. Prevention, care, support.
To know where we're going, we must remember where we're coming from. Boom. Never forget home.
On the field, I know the importance of protection. It's not just about keeping clean, it's about staying protected from harmful germs. That's why I choose hygienic soap. Hygienic soap, it's a game changer.
Trust hygienic soap. Protection today, greatness tomorrow.
Good morning, welcome to the Milk Kid Farm.
It's a happy day, let's have some fun. We'll start with the kiss to the pretty girls.
Then pour the milk.
The flavors love and this.
Pick your favorite flavor from chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and banana.
This is how we make
Milk It Milkshake, the shake that moves.
All right, listen up. Colgate is on a mission.
It's kind of a big thing.
Colgate Herbal uses traditional nature's herbs and combines it with Colgate Science for healthy gums and strong teeth.
Colgate Charcoal Gentle Clean cleans and polishes teeth for a whiter smile and a naturally fresh and clean mouth. Choose natural. Choose Colgate Charcoal.
It was all in my head. Fruticana zona.
Fruticana. Feel the rhythm, taste the fun.
Uniturtle Industries presents Turtle Agro, comprising stockfeed lime and agricultural lime. The wide range of Turtle stockfeed lime, whether coarse, grit or fine lime, enhances the good health and growth of your livestock, be it poultry, piggery and many more. On the other hand, calcitic and dolomitic lime are the best agricultural solutions that creates a steady balance and improvement of the health of your soils, increasing crop resistance to diseases for greater harvests. Get affordable lime. Call us on 0211 286064 or WhatsApp 09755 79558. Email info@uniturtle.com or visit the website www.uniturtle.com. Turtle Agro Lime. Lime your fields, get better yields. By Uniturtle Industries.
Farmers of Zambia, your hard work feeds the nation. And now, getting paid for crops supplied to FRA has been made simple, faster and safer. FRA has now introduced digital payments and farmers will be paid electronically by transferring money directly into their bank accounts or their mobile money wallets. All farmers intending to sell their crops to FRA are requested to open bank accounts or mobile money wallets on Airtel, MTN and Zamtel immediately. Visit your nearest bank or mobile network agent with your NRC today and open your account.
Now I get my money through my mobile money wallet while I attend to other chores. I can save, send or use it anytime. Very secure too.
Nalandira ndalama zanga ku banki pa phone kulibe zochedwa kulibe kuyimirira pa mline.
FRA, securing national strategic food reserves, taking wealth to rural Zambia.
And now for the rest of the news. Kansanshi Mining PLC has invested approximately 17.6 million kwacha to support 17 local small and medium enterprises under its SME Accelerator program aimed at strengthening entrepreneurship and expanding economic opportunities in Northwestern Province. Assistant General Manager Axel Kodjen says the initiative is designed to identify promising entrepreneurs, build their businesses' capacity, and provide targeted support to help them grow and participate more effectively in the local economy. The beneficiaries operate in diverse sectors including agriculture, manufacturing, water bottling, cleaning services, metal fabrication, leather production, food processing, poultry farming, and community services. And officiating at the event, Northwestern Province Deputy Permanent Secretary Lakson Mulumbi said the government remains committed to supporting SMEs as a key driver of economic growth and employment creation. Jackson Mwansa now reports.
FQM Kansanshi Mining PLC has invested 17.6 million kwacha in 17 small and medium enterprises under its SME Accelerator program to support business growth, job creation, and economic development in Northwestern Province. Speaking during business equipment handover, government has welcomed the initiative, saying the equipment provided will improve productivity and expand opportunities for entrepreneurs, especially youths and women.
The equipment being handed over today is expected to enhance productivity, improve product quality, create employment opportunities, and strengthen local supply chains within Northwestern Province. We are particularly pleased to see the participation of women and youth-owned enterprises, reflecting our commitment to inclusive economic growth and shared prosperity.
On the same page, that's why this equipment is a returnable grant. All right? As I mentioned in the beginning, it's because we don't believe in just come and giving money. It's about giving skill, capacity, and equipment. And what we really want to see, and we really hope, through that returnable grant, is that we come in, or I'll come in 6 months, or 3 months, or 9 months, and I can see those businesses of yours flourishing.
SMEs play a vital role in expanding economic opportunities, reducing poverty, and improving household incomes across the country. It is for this reason, it is for this reason that our government continues to encourage partnerships between the private sector, communities, and public institutions to support entrepreneurship and citizens' economic empowerment.
On behalf of the beneficiaries, Sabita Mwalwembe said the support will help local businesses grow and create more employment opportunities within the community.
This acceleration really is going to give us an opportunity to grow as a business. It's going to give us an opportunity to also employ more people in the province. And when we make money in the province, it simply remains in the province and everyone benefits from that. So not only has it been a blessing, but it's a huge platform that has been a stepping stone for us as entrepreneurs, for us as Northwestern-based businesses. It has also given us massive interaction, even just within ourselves.
Jackson Mwansa reporting for Prime Television News in Solwezi District of Northwestern Province.
A health worker at Lusu West Rural Health Center in Sesheke District who has been sharing space with patients in a health facility for a year will no longer do so after being allocated one of the CDF constructed staff houses. Sesheke Town Council has built a 3-bedroomed modern house equipped with solar installations to provide electricity using the Constituency Development Fund CDF. Speaking during the handover of the house, a solar-powered water recirculation system and an incinerator, Sesheke Town Council Secretary Collins Simonga said that the construction of the staff
staying in the same area where someone has just died and people are busy, people are crying, and you're just in the next room. You understand that struggle, okay? I'm here for the community, so I was left with no option but to stay because I love my work. This house means a lot. It really means a lot to me and also to the community.
The local community in Lusu West has expressed their gratitude for the new staff house and the water recirculation system.
oeterezo kibwana vo hakainde ichilema miru itumezi luli kakwepo mwala fiwa una neba ziele ile neba pila mwa spatela kwa mwana bapira ni lubasi lwabona.
For Prime TV News in Sesheke District, Marcus Bransakwita reporting.
The former Expatriate Teachers Coordinating Committee, FETCC, has raised a concern over a recent court case filed against the Zambian government, describing it as fraudulent and misleading. The committee says it has been alerted by media reports published on June 18th and 19th, 2026, indicating that 1,212 former expatriate teachers are led by Alamathan Rengwizia have taken the government to the High Court of Zambia seeking $1.35 billion US and 7.58 billion kwacha in claims. FETCC Public Relations Officer Richard Botarabaka says that the body, which represents former expatriate teachers who were employed in Zambia during the mid-1980s and early 1990s, is aware of the case under cause number 2026/HP/0791, but strongly disputes its legitimacy. According to FETCC, the group of teachers involved in the long-standing dispute with the government previously reached a settlement relating to gratuity, baggage and other allowances, and that the agreed payments are still being processed and distributed to beneficiaries as funds become available from the government.
It has come to our attention that some unscrupulous people have filed a case in court where they are asking for payment, a whopping amount of 2.8 billion United States dollars, purportedly as money due to the former expat teachers. And they have they've come up with a list of over 1,000 people. To be specific, is 1,212 people, purportedly as plaintiffs asking for that kind of money. I want to put it on record and to correct the impression, the negative impression this has given to the public out there, that we, the former expatriate teachers, came here in Zambia to give an honest service for an honest pay. But some people among us have decided to take it as an opportunity to make some money, and I may say to make some money and genuinely I can say, and they are using some lawyers to take such a fraudulent case like this one, for instance, of Aramazani Renzije. They took that matter to court and they're asking for a lot of money from government in our name, when in fact it's just a fraud. It's a fraudulent case. The reason, therefore, we are releasing this statement, press release, is to disassociate ourselves from that fraudulent matter and make it known to the public, to the Zambian government and the people out there, that we don't entertain such fraud, and we are waiting. We have issued a stern warning to these fraudsters to withdraw that matter immediately, without which we are taking them on. We are going to report this matter to police and other law enforcement agencies.
Retail chain store ShopRite Zambia has donated sports kit and equipment worth 50,000 kwacha to the Kaiser Kalambo Sports Academy, a grassroots football academy based in Macha, Choma District, Southern Province, aimed at supporting youth development and nurturing football talent at community level. Speaking during the handover ceremony, ShopRite Zambia General Manager Charles Bota said that the donation is not only about providing sporting equipment, but also investing in opportunity, hope and the future of Zambia through sport. Bota notes that football remains a powerful tool for uniting communities, inspiring young people and instilling discipline, resilience and self-belief among the country's youth. He emphasized that grassroots football academies play a critical role in discovering and developing talent, describing them as the foundation upon which the country's sporting success is built. Here are the details.
A grassroots football academy in Macha district of Southern Province has received a major boost after Shoprite Zambia donated sports kits and training equipment worth 50,000 kwacha. The support is expected to strengthen youth development programs and help nurture future football stars from rural communities. The leading supermarket Shoprite Zambia handed over the sports kit and equipment to Kaiser Kalambo Sports Academy, a community-based football academy that is celebrating its first anniversary. Speaking during the handover ceremony, Shoprite Zambia General Manager Charles Botter said the donation represents an investment in Zambia's future through sports.
We saw what was happening with him in Macha. If I can, I'll send you the video, Gerard, which I think I sent it to you. Yeah, where you have these small children and they've got sticks and stones, and instead of hurdles, they're jumping over, and they've got finished footballs, and it's dusty ground. But it's an academy. It's logical, it's structured, it's well thought out. This was somebody who, without any planning from anywhere else, his own passion. And we thought, yeah, we can buy into this one. Let's start with this one. So we spoke to him, we spoke to the Minister of Sport, who are part of his sponsors, and they agreed. We buy a sports kit first, we start with that. We buy him a bike, like we said, because he was walking 7 kilometers to the ground and then 7 kilometers back home. So we bought him a bike, we bought him the jerseys, we bought him the shorts, we bought him the training kits, the cones, we bought him the footballs and pumps, whistles, what it takes to help run that academy. And we're hoping now to see better things.
The donation was welcomed by Zambia Institute of Sport, which described Shoprite as a key partner in advancing professional sports development across the country.
Partnership with Shoprite has been a tremendous boost to Zambian Institute of Sport's drive to professionalize sport. We've so far graduated more than 100 coaches and administrators. Right now we have a class of about 80. On a dusty pitch somewhere, in Macha, in Kashikishi, in Kasama, that's where it all begins. The journey starts there, and if we're able to capture them at that stage and help guide them and develop them, these are the futures. This is the future of Zambian sport.
Meanwhile, Kaiser Kalambo Sports Academy founder Kaiser Kalambo described the donation as timely and transformative for the young players under his care.
So, on behalf of Kaiser Kalambo Sports Academy of Excellency, I want to say thank you, Shoprite, for this incredible sponsorship of a full kit and training materials. It wouldn't have come at a perfect time when we're about to turn 1 year old tomorrow as an academy. This support means more than gear to us. It means that these young men and the young girls we left at home in Macha can train with dignity, compete with confidence, and even dream bigger.
As Zambia continues to invest in grassroots sports development, Shoprite Zambia says partnerships between the private sector and community academies remain critical in identifying talent and creating opportunities for young people across the country.
Grassroots is where it all begins. When we invest in grassroots football and academies, we are doing more than developing players. We are keeping young people engaged and away from negative influences, which some mentioned. We are building future leaders. We take this opportunity to call upon our suppliers and partners to join us, to join Zambia Institute of Sport, to sponsor causes like this one. I'm not just talking about Kaiser Kalambo Academy, but others as well, because there are many out there that are waiting to be discovered.
Rajesh Michael Simiza reporting, Prime TV News in Lusaka.
A reminder that today marks 49 days to go before the August 13 general election. We go for a break. On the other side, news analysis. Keep watching.
Life is busy, and sometimes updating your information can feel like a burden. but outdated details can delay access to PSPF services when you need them most. The PSPF eKYC platform is a simple, secure way to update your information anytime, anywhere. With just a few steps, you can verify your identity, update your records, and stay connected. eKYC uses secure digital verification methods like one-time passwords and identity validation to ensure your information is accurate and protected. Keep your records up to date and enjoy faster access to your pension services. No queues, no paperwork, just convenience at your fingertips. Visit www.pspf.org.zm today and update your details with PSPF eKYC. PSPF, keeping your pension promise.
When the belly's rumbling, hunger's coming, Uncle Joe will give you something filling with a natural flavor. Uncle Joe is in there. Smooth, shaky Joe. Shaky, shaky Joe. Smooth, shaky Joe. Smooth, shaky Joe. Fill your 1, 2, 3, go!
Aloha. Aloha. Make fresh fun with Aloha. Just as easy as 1, 2, 3, and all my clothes are squeaky clean.
Quick to remove the dirt and stains and the fresh, sweet maids.
Never seen nothing like it. That's exactly why I like it.
And I'm supposed to choose which one is better, right?
Milk is milk, I mean.
I think there's a difference.
I think E ni best.
I'll go with blue.
I love this one. This is my favorite.
It's sweet.
It's
satisfying, I should say.
Makes my throat relax.
More richer. this is how milk is supposed to taste.
That's excellent.
I don't even know the name, but I love it.
Wow, I didn't know it.
Twin cow. No wonder.
Twin cows. Twin cows.
Wow, the packaging is so nice, eh?
Double the cows, double the taste.
Twin cows. Yummy.
Twin Cows full cream long life milk. Taste the difference.
Trade Kings, improving lives.
Exactly what I need. It's a secret ingredient. You can enjoy it every day.
This is not just milk. It's Dairy Gold milk. It's farm fresh and it's delicious.
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With 24/7 FIFA World Cup coverage, sleep can wait. Everything can wait.
Catch all 104 matches from as little as 255 kwacha. Only on GoTV.
We now have news analysis with Mr. Mtoniswa Banda. Mr. Banda, good evening and welcome.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
How's been your week?
Well, it has been very slow. The cold keeps us working from the offices. We rarely go out. So, yeah, it's been very slow.
Okay, please go ahead with your analysis.
Thank you very much. Well, we have 49 days to go before the elections. Campaigns are heating up. Political parties are getting used to campaigning. They are refining their messages. And you see that they are now picking what they are considering their core messages. And this is coming across to all the political parties that are seriously campaigning now. So in the news today, I know you know this has been my tradition, that I want to concentrate on the elections until that period passes. So I look at all the stories that are talking about the elections. So in the news today, we have a story on the national NRPUP candidate in Monze who has complained that they are having challenges in campaigning and that they are being attacked and that the police is not helping them. And I know that there have been several calls that have been made by opposition parties that the police doesn't seem to be protecting them in their campaigns, and which is why you see some stories about why the Zambia army is not beefing up the police in this election period. But the question that I have, and I've asked it before, is why is the police failing to contain this situation? The campaign period, the election period, is something that is guaranteed in the Constitution. And so the police should be trained now to manage, the campaigns. And the police should have teams that are attached to political parties. For example, if there's Team A and Team B in one place, they should have teams that are protecting both sides and talking among themselves, so that if there's likely to be a clash, and then the two teams are able to advise the people they are protecting, so that they are not clashes. But also, if the issue is the reforms in the police service that have not been done, that makes them fail to contain the situation, then they need to come up and start saying, the reason we're failing to do this is because we don't have this equipment, we don't have this power, or we don't have this mandate. At least they were given vehicles, CDF bought vehicles, the Chinese recently were donating vehicles, so the police have enough mobility for them to contain the situation. So I hope the complaints that we are seeing from the Monze campaign teams
are not being replicated in the whole country. We want the police to control this situation. We want people to campaign. We want people to interact with the voters so that the voters and the candidates are able to interact without fear of being attacked or being disturbed. In the same news, we also have a story where we are quoting the president's Facebook page, where he's saying that people are defacing political campaign posters, and saying that that habit should not be encouraged, and is urging in the story is urging UPND members not to be provoked by this action. What is interesting about this is that for some of us that have seen elections here and there, we see that there's always a competition by political parties and candidates to place their posters in prominent places. So if you find somebody has already placed their poster, you put yours next, or you cover, you find a way of covering. So what the president is talking about, in my view, is not really a serious issue that we are seeing now. It has been happening. We take it lightly. We take it as competition for space. Sometimes when you park your vehicle in a place where these political cadres are passing through and campaigning, you might find a sticker on your car. Even if you don't support them or you don't belong to their political party, you don't take it serious. You take it lightly. So I'm hoping that this message that about people defacing other people's posters is taken lightly, and as a way of people trying to maximize their visibility, not as an antagonistic or trying to provoke the other.
But even in scenarios where you go and literally just deface a billboard?
Well, that is serious. I mean, a billboard, somebody has spent, I don't know how much they are spending, $30,000 per month or something. That is serious. If you damage that thing, you're damaging property, you're damaging... so that is serious. That, because for a billboard, you even have to climb, bring a ladder and pour gasoline or whatever you're doing. That is wrong. So, but what I'm urging is that we should not take campaign period as an antagonistic period. Well, I've always said it here that this is a time for you and me to share ideas. The ideas that we can't share because it's not a time to share them, but this is a time when we try to be creative. For example, 10 universities, a university in each province. Remember, Michael Sata used to talk about a clinic every 5 kilometers. Kaunda used to talk about an egg per day per Zambian. So that's the time when we can try to be creative in our ideas, and so we should encourage it. And what we are not seeing in this election are debates. We want to see different political parties coming together debating. And when that happens, it sends a message to the voter that this is not a matter of life and death. It's a matter of us choosing the right ideas, the right persons to represent us in the next coming years.
I think there have been debates at parliamentary level, maybe at presidential level. We're yet to see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. Maybe I've been watching wrong channels.
Well, there are so many TV stations
yes,
now.
Yeah, but I haven't seen them. I'd like to see that.
A lot of radio
and talking about debates, I've also seen that I know some churches banned politicians from talking to our congregates. But what we should encourage is that specialist group needs to start inviting politicians. If you are marketers, invite politicians. Ask them questions about your field and you know what you believe in. Similarly, even the churches have voters. So what are the congregants going to vote on? So the local pastors, the bishops, whoever, they need to find time in which they can invite all politicians to come to their churches to ask them. For example, the Christian Nation clause. What do you think about it? Biblical values, etc. So we need to have those things. But if we keep away politicians and we don't interact with them, at the end, we might end up voting for things that we don't understand.
Maybe churches want to stay away from the mudslinging that happens amongst politicians during campaigns, the name calling, character assassination.
The Constitution says within this 90-day period, that's the time for us to interact. So they can guide. you can bring in somebody to say, we haven't heard your views about Christianity. What do you say? We know you're a Muslim. How will you treat us if you become president? We know you don't believe in these things. So we need to have that interaction. But if we don't have it, then it's a disservice to their members. So every group, the labor union, the student union, farmers, they need to interact with these people so that these policies, because when somebody becomes president, they'll claim that I made this policy, I made this pronouncement, and you agreed with me. That's why we're implementing it. So if you don't interrogate them, fine-tune it, it will be too late.
I'm sure there are other spaces where they can meet other than the church. So
well, we hope so. I hope my church invites them so that every Sunday and Saturday I can listen to these guys. We have 49 days. Lastly, there's a story on Hari Kalaba, Citizen First President, where he's talking about the reason why we have debt in this country is because we haven't utilized our natural resources, we haven't implemented the correct policies, and he proposes that in his government they are going to look at the mining industry and see how it can benefit the country. Windfall tax. So these are the debates that we need. The mining sector, the Chamber of Commerce, the Chamber of Mines, they need to interact with these guys so that they can teach them, because there are some of the pronouncements that are coming out that are completely wrong because they don't have the interaction, they don't have the information. But for mining, I think we've spoken about this before. Most Zambians have never even seen a mine. Some Zambians, even if a piece of copper dropped in the road, they won't even know this is copper. We've spoken about copper millionaires. We don't have a Zambian that can be said to have made money from copper. For manufacturing companies, those that want to produce copper products or gold products or cobalt products or even uranium products, we don't know where to go and get these minerals. So this is a time when
artifacts. That is all we had for you in the news. On behalf of the entire news production team and our news analysts for tonight, good night.
The main news bulletin was sponsored by First Quantum Minerals, operating Kansanshi Mining PLC, FQM Trident Sentinel Copper Mine, and Enterprise Nickel Mine. Our commitment is clear, so is our contribution to Zambia.